There was a time when Germany didn't play football, they manufactured it. Every pass crisp, every formation perfect, every win inevitable. They were the machine, the blueprint, and then the machine broke. Now, the most organized football nation in history is questioning whether they'll even qualify. What happened to the machine? What happened to the identity that made them feared? This isn't just a story of decline, it's a story of confusion, of pride lost, and a nation searching for its soul. Welcome to Germany's identity crisis, the fall of football's machine. After the war, Germany was a nation without shape. The world doubted it, and the people doubted themselves. They didn't just rebuild cities, they rebuilt character. And from that need for order, something new was born. Football, not as entertainment, but as redemption. 1954, the miracle of Bern. A team of workers, soldiers, and teachers, not stars, defeating Hungary, the artists of football. For the world, it was an upset. For Germany, it was rebirth. Football became a mirror of the new Germany, precise, united, disciplined. A nation that had once collapsed under chaos now found safety in structure. Where Brazil danced, Germany calculated. Where Argentina played with emotion, Germany played with purpose. Football became Germany's most enduring export, and for 50 years, it worked. By the 1970s and 80s, Germany wasn't just a team, it was an institution. The machine had no off switch. 1954, 1974, 1990, 2014, generations changed, but the blueprint didn't. They weren't always the most beautiful, but they were inevitable. You didn't beat Germany, you waited for Germany to beat you. 2014, Germany at its peak. Structure, discipline, and finally, creativity. Joachim Löw had refined a system over 8 years, a blend of Klinsmann's intensity and Spain's rhythm, Schweinsteiger's grit, Klos's precision, Müller's chaos, Lahm's intelligence, Neuer's innovation. It was balance made flesh, a perfect fusion of efficiency and expression, but perfection leaves no room to grow. By 2018, Germany weren't evolving, they were imitating themselves. They became obsessed with control, obsessed with possession, football that looked modern but felt mechanical. 70% possession in every game and still 2 losses. They tried to copy Spain, forgetting they were built to beat Spain. What once was discipline became stubbornness. When they needed emotion, they only had systems. When they needed instinct, they hesitated. 76% possession against South Korea, and they still lost 0-2. Not because they were outplayed, but because they'd forgotten why they played. After the collapse, Löw stayed, determined to prove the old way still worked. The system stayed the same, the energy didn't. Euro 2020 exposed it. Slow, over-controlled, predictable. Löw left not as a villain, but as a man who couldn't let go. Hansi Flick arrived promising energy and freedom, and delivered neither. Germany pressed hard, moved fast, but thought slow. By 2022, they weren't behind tactically, they were behind spiritually. They became a team that looked like Germany but didn't feel like it. Rebuilt, rebranded, reprogrammed, but no one remembered what for. After Qatar, Germany needed more than a new coach. It needed a new idea. Enter Julian Nagelsmann, 38-year-old, bold, brilliant, stubborn, the youngest national coach in decades. Nagelsmann isn't rebuilding a machine, he's trying to invent a new one. His football is built on aggression and vertically pressing high, attacking directly, trusting instinct. It's fast, flexible, and full of risk. He inherited a divided team, the veterans still clinging to control, and a new generation, Musiala, Wirtz, Adeyemi, who thrive in chaos. Nagelsmann's football requires conviction, and conviction can't be coached. He said it himself. No time for tests, this isn't a lab anymore, this is qualification. He's pushing Germany to rediscover emotion without losing control, to play with fire without burning the blueprint. The question isn't whether Nagelsmann is the right man, it's whether Germany can still believe in something new. Now, November 2025, Germany stand at the edge. Equal on points with Slovakia in their World Cup qualifying group. 2 matches left. Luxembourg away, Slovakia at home. Lose one and the playoff route becomes reality. Nagelsmann doesn't want experiments anymore. Youth must prove itself now. Injuries pile up, pressures build. This isn't about history, it's about survival. The same nation that once treated qualification as routine now fears the unknown. They've already lost once to Slovakia, their first ever away defeat in World Cup qualifying. So the question isn't tactical anymore, it's existential. Can Germany still win like Germany, or has the definition of winning changed? From dominance to simply getting there? 2 matches, 6 points, 1 path back to relevance. No room for error. This isn't Germany's crisis of 2018, it's the crisis of today. Every football nation has a soul. Brazil's is joy, Argentina's is passion, England's is hope. Germany's was discipline, purpose through structure. Germany doesn't need to rebuild a machine, it needs to remember why it built one in the first place. That's it for this video, and now I'd like to hear from you guys. What do you think? Will Germany qualify? Will they end up going to the playoff? How is it going to look like? Let me know.